Do thou meet me presently at the harbor.
Come hither. If thou best violent, as they say, base men, being in love, have then a nobility in their natures, more is native to them. List me.
The lieutenant tonight watches on the court of guard. First, I must tell thee this. Desdemona is directly in love with him.
With him? Why, 'tis not possible.
Lay thy fingers thus, and let thy soul be instructed.
Mark me with what violence she first loved the more, but for bragging and telling her fantastical lies.
And will she love him still for prating?
Let not thy discreet heart think it.
Her eye must be fed.
And what delight shall she have to look on the devil?
When the blood is made dull with the act of sport, there should be again to inflame it and to give satiety a fresh appetite, loveliness and favor, sympathy in years, manners and beauties, all which the more is defective.
Now, for want of these required conveniences, her delicate tenderness will find itself abused, begin to heave the gorge, disrelish, and abhor the more.
Very nature will instruct her and compel her to some second choice.
Now, sir, this granted, as it is a most pregnant and unforced position, who stands so eminent in the degree of this fortune as Cassio does.
A nay very voluble, no further conscionable than in putting on the mere form of civil and humane seeming for the better compassing of his salt and most hidden loose affection.
Why none? Why none?
A slipper and subtle knave, a finder out of occasions, that has an eye can stamp and counterfeit advantages, though true advantages never present, a devilish knave.
Besides, the knave is handsome, young, and hath all those requisites in him that folly and green minds look after.
A pestilent, complete knave, and the women had found him already.
I cannot believe that in her. She's full of most blessed condition.
Blessed fig's end.
The wine she drinks is made of grapes.
If she had been blessed, she would have never loved the more.
Blessed pudding.
Didst thou not see her paddle with the palm of his hand?
Didst not mark that?
Yes, that I did, but that was but courtesy.
Lechery by this hand.
An index and obscure prologue to this history of lust and foul thoughts.
They met so near with their lips that their breaths embraced together.
Villainous thoughts, Roderigo.
When these mutalities so marshal the way, hard at hand come the master and main exercise, the incorporate conclusion.
Pish.
But sir, you ruled by me. I have brought you from Venice.
Watch you tonight.
For the command I'll lay upon you.
Cassio knows you not.
I'll not be far from you.
Do you find some occasion to anger Cassio, either by speaking too loud or tainting his discipline, or what other course you please, which the time shall be more favorably minister?
Well,
Sir, he's rash and very sudden in shoulder. Happily may strike at you. Provoke him.
Provoke him that he may, for even out of that will I cause these of Cyprus to mutiny, whose qualification shall come into no true taste again, but by displanting of Cassio.
So shall you have a shorter journey to your desires by the means. I shall then have to prefer them, and the impediment most profitably removed, without which that there were no expectation of our prosperity.
I will do this. if you can bring it to any opportunity.
I warrant thee.
Meet me by and by at the citadel.
I must fetch his necessaries ashore.
Farewell.
Adieu.